Pastor Slater on with us this morning. Bishop Slater, New Millennium Bible Fellowship Church, Dallas, Texas. Pastor Slater, good morning. Let go and let God.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to all you guys, everybody out there in radio land. Man, that is a powerful, powerful song, Brother Ricky. And I think about it, and I can't only think about my own life. There are some things that happen in each of our lives where we're trying to fix it. We're trying to make it better. We're trying to do everything that we can to make things happen. We're trying to make our businesses better. We're trying to make our lives better. We're trying to make our relationships better. But the thing about it is, what we really need to do is let go and let God. God can take care of all of our problems because God loves us. And,
yes,
and that's the big thing about it, Brother Ricky. God's love for each and every one of us is not dependent upon how we look, how we think, how we act, or how perfect we are. His love is absolutely, positively non-negotiable nor returnable. Our love is a faithful God. This is Bishop Slater of New Millennium Bible Fellowship Praise Center in the heart of Pleasant Grove, Dallas, Texas. You can follow me on Facebook, Bishop, the initial J, Lee Slater. God bless you, Ricky.
Hey, God bless you, Pastor Slater. Thank you so much, Bishop, for having us on, and you've been on with us from day one, and we absolutely love you. Thank you so much, man.
I love you too, my friend.
Yes, sir. Y'all, hey, Bishop Slater, you're going to like this song right here. Here's the worship melody right here. Ty Trippett, I love this right here. Yes, sir. My song right here. Come on, y'all. Let's just give him some praise this morning. Just raise your hands.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is 11 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. Here's what's happening in news. The UN Security Council held a contentious meeting yesterday over the crisis at the Russian-Ukraine border, with more than 100,000 Russian troops believed to be set for an invasion of the country. The U.S. and Russia traded accusations during the session, with the Russian ambassador accusing the West of, quote, whipping up tensions. The meeting ended with no actions taken. Pfizer is expected to submit a request today for the FDA to approve use of an emergency use authorization, that is, of their vaccine for children 6 months to 5 years old. Vaccines for that age group could be available by the end of February. Meanwhile, Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine finally received approval by the FDA yesterday. This is full approval, Ricky. The vaccine, which has been given to tens of millions of Americans, has had emergency use authorization since December 2020. This is interesting. Out of Texas, a nationwide lockdown was put in place for the entire federal prison system yesterday after 2 inmates were killed and 2 others injured at a federal penitentiary in Beaumont, Texas, in a gang fight. The incident involved members of the MS-13 street gang, and the lockdown was put in place out of fear of retaliation and violence that could spread to other federal prisons. Lastly, 6 historically black colleges and universities were put on lockdown yesterday after they received threats of bomb threats, that is. It was the second time in January that multiple HBCUs across the country were targeted by bomb threats. The schools receiving threats yesterday included Howard University, Albany State University, Bethune-Cookman, Bowie State University in Maryland, Southern University and A&M College in Louisiana, and Delaware State University. Fortunately, Ricky, no suspicious items were found on their campuses. I'm Maria Moore sitting in for Eva, and those are some of the stories trending on the front page. Rocky, what's happening in sports?
What's going on, Maria? I got an uh-oh moment for everybody. ESPN and other sources reported Saturday that quarterback Tom Brady would be retiring from the NFL. Well, Tom has spoken. He says that when the time is right, he will make a decision one way or another. So my question is, would you trade Dak Prescott for Tom Brady if Tom Brady decided he wanted to play one more year? Now, you only got Tom Brady for one season, and you would be trading away your franchise quarterback who has at least 8 to 10 years left, barring any bad injuries. Rick? Come on, dog. Ponder on that for a second, sir.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get better. He's definitely gonna get better.
Indeed, man. He ain't got no choice but to. Shaquille, Super Dave?
No, I'm making a trade.
You getting Tom for 1 year?
1 year. 1 year, have a shot for a Super Bowl.
I ain't mad at you.
Okay.
Hey, he got the talent to do it. But speaking of the Cowboys, Shaquille O'Neal shares his hot sports opinion. If he were Jerry Jones, he said he would replace head coach Mike McCarthy with Jackson State's own Mr. Deion Primetime Sanders and bring him in to be the head coach. You know what? I don't oppose that.
Me either, Rob. I think he would do a good job. I think he'd get people a certain kind of motivated. They respect him. They seen him play the game. He played for the Cowboys. He one of the best to do it. And primetime going to always put a good staff around him.
I love it. That's what makes him so brilliant, because it's the people that he brings that surrounds him to help him bring this whole picture together. Listen, it's a hot sports opinion from Shaq, but I like it. I think they should think about it. That'd be great. That's what I got for sports right now. Gary, what's up there, pimpin'?
All right, y'all. People are still talking about Janet Jackson's docuseries. So they were saying that Janet was trying to teach the world, y'all, forgiveness. In particular, y'all, when she was opening up, y'all, about her relationship with Justin Timberlake and following that highly controversial 2004 Super Bowl halftime performance. Now, Miss Jackson was performing, y'all, alongside Justin when she suffered, honey, her infamous wardrobe malfunction, which we all remember, exposing her breasts when her fellow performer grabbed her and a piece of her outfit came off while they were singing his hit Rocky Baby. Now, speaking on that two-night Lifetime and A&E documentary, Janice revealed, y'all, that she has no hard feelings with Timberlake after all these years. She said, quote, honestly, this whole thing was blown way out of proportion. She said, and of course, honey, it was an accident that should have not happened, but everyone is looking for someone to blame, and that's got to stop. She said it got to stop. Now, Justin and I are very good friends, she said, and we will always be very good friends. Now, we spoke just a few days ago, she said, and he and I have moved on, and it's time for all of y'all to do the same. But People Magazine reminds us, honey, said, you remember now, Miss Jackson faced, honey, immense scrutiny at the time over that live TV mishap. Her music was backlisted from radio stations and TV channels for a time. And, you know, Justin Timberlake's sales, honey, his record sales spiked significantly, y'all, and he largely avoided any blame. But Miss Jackson said, y'all, forget it. We're friends, honey. We moved on. Could y'all have forgiven somebody that almost ruined your career?
He ain't apologize to us, Brett.
You know?
I mean, it's hard. It's like when your mom in a relationship and she tell you your stepdad did something, she might forgive him, but you just don't.
But am I the only one that's still confused? It's unfortunate what happened, but do we still know if that was part of the official performance or not?
No, she ain't never say that.
She didn't say that, so we still don't know. Was it?
She just said she forgave him. So we don't know if they planned it. It was planned. It was an accident. He planned it. She planned it. Whatever happened, it's just hard because she suffered so bad from that.
When it popped out, she said, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
What'd she say, Ricky?
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure I heard you.
Okay. Yeah. So, but Miss Jackson said, y'all need to get over it, honey. Move on. We didn't got over it. So there you have it. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is charcoal. On the high end, you say beautiful charcoal, and on the lunge, you say black. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up next in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, woo, the view look a little different yesterday. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 29 after the hour, y'all. This segment's being brought to you by Capital One. That's right, the Venture X card from Capital One. Capital One's new class of premium travel card. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, The View took an unexpected turn yesterday when co-host Whoopi Goldberg said that the Holocaust was not about race. Oh, Lord, during the segment in which they covered a Tennessee school district decisions to ban the Pulitzer Prize-winning graphic novel Moss about Holocaust survivor, Goldberg commented the Holocaust isn't about race. No, it's not about race. It's about man's inhumanity to man. So co-host Anna Navarro quickly responded, well, it's about white supremacy. That's about it. That's what it's about. It's going after Jews and gypsies. And then Whoopi Goldberg replied, but these are two groups of white people. You're missing the point. The minute you turn it into race, it goes down down this alley. Let's talk about it for what it is. It's how people treat each other. It's a problem. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, because black, whites, Jews, Italians, everybody eats each other. So the co-hosts continue to argue, at times talking over one another. Goldberg abruptly ended the conversation by turning to the camera and saying it was time for a commercial break. Now, many people took to Twitter to criticize Whoopi's remarks, saying, "Newsflash at Whoopi Goldberg, 6 million of us were gassed, starved, and massacred because we were deemed an inferior race by the Nazis. How dare you minimize our trauma and suffering?" Oh, Lord. So Goldberg issued an apology on last night, tweeting, on today's show, I said the Holocaust is not about race, but about man's inhumanity to man. I should have said it's about both. I'm sorry for the hurt I've caused. What y'all think?
You should know not to touch that road. Ever. Stay away.
I don't even want to ever talk about that. Right, because
even if you feel that way, don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't say it. Not with this cancel culture. You can't say nothing anyway. So,
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It is interesting to think about it though, because if all the people that was inflicted were white, was it a race thing? If they all were white,
But Jewish people are not considered white.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's true. That's exactly. Yeah.
Well, moving on, y'all. Let's move on off of that.
Let's move on.
Get up on that. Yeah.
I'm protecting my little man.
I see that.
Okay.
Turn his mic all the way off.
Oh my goodness.
How about them Cowboys?
So let me tell you about Kanye West. He took to social media, y'all, to let his fans know he's not interested in doing no NFT. He posted a handwritten note that read, "My focus is on building real products in the real world." The music and fashion icon listed things like food, clothing, and shelter as his main creative priorities. He continued, "Do not ask me to do an NFT. Stop asking me to do NFTs. I'm not finna co-sign. For now, I'm not on the wave like that. I make music and I make products in the real world." Now, in other news, Marilyn Manson is reportedly working with Kanye on Donda 2, and producer Digital Nas told Rolling Stone, "I see Marilyn a lot in the studio, like I go to the studio every day, and Marilyn is there working on Donda 2. So, y'all, I wonder what Marilyn Manson and Kanye West, what kind of song is that gonna be? I mean, hey, talk about, it's supposed to come out February 22nd, though. All right, y'all, we gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note, and we know Kanye ain't doing no NFTs. And
so what is NFT? FaceTime?
No, my NFT is like it's almost like a digital art that you buy, but you don't really physically get it. You just buy it. Like, you get it created, and then people buy it and bid on it, but it's not, you can't touch it. It's just on, it's just on the screen.
It's all associated with the metaverse.
Yeah, it's really weird, but yeah, it's working, and people are selling them. Some NFTs go for $1 million. Like, if you make like Snoop got them for like $250, $300, and he only might make like 2,500 of them. So it's kind of like a limited edition. So these kids and people are like buying them, and they sell out quick. So I get what he's saying, but hey, it's a new wave of things. So he could continue doing things like that, but people are making money off of NFTs. All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got them wake-up calls. So hit us up at 8669-RICKY, 8669-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Special K, good morning.
This morning we're going to talk about National Meat Week. It is National Meat Week. I know a lot of y'all that you didn't even know that it started. It started on January 31st. And it runs for 8 days. Now, National Meat Week started in 2005 as a celebration of meat lovers across America. That's right.
Gary.
Tune in.
Gary, I'm going to get to you in a minute.
I am, honey.
Gary, did you know it was National Meat Week?
I didn't, but I'm glad you're telling me, so fill me in.
Yeah. Pause.
Just say tell him, don't say fill me in.
Fill him in. Keep going. Go ahead, Special K.
Pause on that.
Keep going.
Yeah, so for 8 consecutive nights, people celebrate National Meat Week by indulging in their favorite meats. Each night you find a different meat to celebrate and appreciate. So we're going to go around the room and we're going to talk about what's everybody's favorite meat. I'll start it off. I like beef roast. I could eat that literally every day.
I'm a steak man.
Rock, you a steak man?
A good old steak. Good
what
T-bone.
kind of steak you like, Rock?
Good T-bone.
Okay. Rick.
Wings. Wings.
Wait a minute, is that really considered meat though? That's more like poultry.
No, wings. If Popeyes is considered wings because it got that crunch to it. You have to bite harder into it.
But what? So you would say chicken is your favorite meat?
I would say oxtails.
Oxtail. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Maria. Person. You're a health.
Yeah, I don't eat land animals. I don't eat anything with a mama in the face. So. Yeah, I'll eat some fish.
I definitely do.
I eat somebody's mama with a face.
You know what? I don't know why I said that. I don't know why.
She said she liked fish. She said she liked fish.
Ain't a lot of mamas with a face.
Ricky.
I'm sorry, Gary.
Okay, we're gonna keep pushing. Yes. Hey, Brad, what's your favorite meat?
Just left out right then.
She likes fish too.
Wait a minute. This done went off the rail.
Yeah, you know what?
This was not supposed to go like this.
This
This wasn't supposed to go like this. Y'all too damn immature. We can't do this. We can't do this.
All I said was I was a pescatarian. That's all I said.
Morning show coming up.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's excited talking about it, unless you live under a rock, honey. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, y'all, announced that they're having their first child together. Yes, honey. According to people, they debuted their baby bump in a photo shoot, honey, in Rocky's hometown of Harlem, y'all, over the weekend. In the photos, y'all, and the singer rocked, y'all. Now, this is how they put it, honey. She rocked an unbuttoned, y'all, pink puffer jacket that revealed her belly, along with a gold cross and colorful jewelry while holding hands, y'all, with the rapper, honey. Now, she posted, y'all, that, she was very excited about it, and, honey, Rocky kissed her on the forehead, and they're saying, y'all, that they are in love, and he said that Rihanna is the love of his life, honey. He loved this girl, and she loved him. They were on again, off again, on again, off again, and now they are on again, and they are looking beautiful as ever, and they are happy. But the only thing that I had a concern about was I don't believe Rihanna really got pregnant for a rapper when she was dating a billionaire and walked away, from him.
Oh, she got pregnant for love, though. They love each other.
Yeah, but somebody said love don't live here anymore.
It certainly lives with them. They look happy together.
Yeah, they do look happy together. But congratulations go out to Rihanna. I'm glad she's having her first child. A lot of people saying, when's she gonna come out with her album? Evidently, she ain't coming out with no album. Then, honey, she's about to give birth to a child. She's happy with this man, honey. So congratulations goes out to Rihanna, honey, and her man, Mr. A$AP Rocky, out. In other celebrity news, y'all, Janet Jackson, it was something that was revealed, and a lot of people were shocked, and people were wondering if she's about to destroy a marriage. Now, it's being reported that Janet Jackson said that she would have had a lesbian fling with Alicia Keys, y'all. Now, they said Alicia Keys, honey, reacted in 2000. Oh, yes, Ricky. They said Alicia Keys reacted to a 2008 interview that Janet Jackson did, honey, with E! Online, where she said that she would definitely, honey, date Alicia Keys, honey, if she were to have a lesbian fling. She said, I think, honey, I would pick Alicia Keys. She said, I think she's wonderful. And Alicia responded, I always knew I was bae. But when Janet Jackson said it, she said, honey, she's like, golly, that's an icon, honey. She said that part. And, she didn't say nothing else. And, a lot of people was wondering if she really did love Swizz Beatz like it looked like she did. She heard and gave him 2 babies and what have you and stuff. But Miss Jackson probably was someone waiting in the wings, honey, waiting a while. But,
That's so random.
But I mean, they beautiful women together. They make a great couple, honey. And nowadays love is where you find it, as some people are saying. So you get love where you can find love. So, congratulations to Janet, congratulations to Alicia Keys, honey, and their endeavors. And in my final story, y'all, Lil Wayne is speaking out, and this is very interesting. And I think a lot of you men probably feel the same way. Lil Wayne said, y'all, that he makes entirely too much money to be single. He said, I need a wife. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the 39-year-old rapper shared in an interview, y'all said, honey, that he said, I need a wife, man. He said, I'm getting too wealthy, and he definitely need a woman. Is that true? Can a man get too rich, Ricky, and say he got to have a wife?
Now, no wonder it's going to love you for you by saying that.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you got to be cool. You got to dress up like the janitor at a restaurant or something, and then go ahead and spit real game, and then you can know if she with you or not. You know what I'm saying? Cover up some of them tattoos, do something with your hair which you don't know is Lil Wayne, and see if you can pull her.
Yeah. Well,
That's gonna be difficult.
That's what I do, man. I sit in the mall in a wheelchair, and I be trying to spit game.
Yeah.
I spit game. I sit in the middle of the mall in the food court, and I be rolling up on women in a wheelchair, seeing how much game I got. And I only got a couple of them that were like, I'll let you, like, what's up, you know? So those are ones I'm going to date. And like, damn, we didn't even know that was you, Rickey Smiley.
Yeah. Well, honey, he said he got to have a wife, honey. So we going to see if he get him a white child. You know, his last wife was Bernice Bedeau, so she was a European plus-size model. So, honey, let's see if he go that route, honey, with maybe an African-American. I don't know. But I hope he gets his wife sometime soon because he is definitely too wealthy to be alone. So
I thought he was going to marry that girl he was with, the plus-size model.
yeah, but Denise Honey, Miss Denise Honey said she got enough of him, so she had to wake up in the morning. But anyway.
Boy, that's mean. Boy, that's mean.
Dirty.
You know, Lil Wayne a rapper, he gonna yeah.
I didn't say nothing like that, Lil Wayne. That was me. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is charcoal. On the high end, you say charcoal, and on the low end, you say beautiful black. That's your color for today.
Yeah. Them homeless people still be cussing you out outside your apartment.
Baby, and Rick, I promise you, I go the other route now. That woman to tag me, honey. This is on the truth. I don't go that way no more, baby. Honey.
They don't like Gary.
Baby, this girl wants to fight.
She attacked you, Gary.
Yes, girl. That girl wanted to fight me, honey. And I'm being when I walked away, I cursed her out. Because I didn't give her $1. I said, girl, I don't have nothing but a credit card. And she got mad, honey. And she started calling me. She called me out of my name. I didn't even know she knew me, honey.
Did you call her back out?
You know I let her have it, baby. and then I was scared when I was walking away, baby, because I didn't know what that girl had in her purse. So, I kept looking behind me until I got close to my apartment, honey. I'm like,
Was you walking fast, Gary?
Baby, I was walking fast and nervous, honey. I'm like,
Brad, he had all them little Dish Nation prizes that he had won. He had all them little boxes from Dish Nation because they keep breaking it out.
Look, she was a white woman, but I was still scared at that time because, baby, she was an alley girl, honey. I was like,
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
One time.
Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, get up and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on, tell us and just wake up.
Hi, this is Betty calling from South Carolina. I'm calling to wake up Alonzo Hardy, my daughter, Terrell Hardy, and their families. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Yeah, this is Kevin in Indianapolis. I'm telling Black Tony to get up and get at it. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Amir Manning, wake up.
Yeah, sound like to wake up all the meat lovers of the world. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, Francine. Have a wonderful day at work, and I love you. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I'm trying to. They're putting Mac calling. You know, giving that wake up call early morning. How y'all doing?
What's yours? Cause we gon' let it know. When you at Portland, wake up. In Charlotte, wake up. In Raleigh, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Baltimore, wake up. In Nashville, wake up. Indianapolis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brad.
You welcome, Rickey.
This segment being brought to you by America's Best. Brand new church, man. I'm so excited, man. We got the one and only, man, Reverend B.N. Veneers this morning. Reverend Veneers, good morning.
How you doing? Praise him, praise him.
Hey, just so happy to have you this morning, the one and only Reverend B.N. Veneers. Before you read your scripture this morning, let us know about your new ministry and what y'all putting together.
Well, we're putting together a kickball team for all the overweight sisters in the church, and we call them 240 Shorty. And it's working pretty good, but the ones with the wheelchairs are catching it a little bit, so we're doing their Special Olympic kickball team. That's really good. The deacons really helping out on that part, but God is good.
So what scripture are you reading this morning?
So I'm reading is when I'm afraid, I put that trust in you. That's Psalms 56:3. And I'm going to tell you one thing God can do in this He cannot fail. Yes, sir. You know, Ricky, I went down to Nashville to see Bruce and sold out. Sold out. And I made a call to you people, and they got me a ticket to get in to see Bruce.
How was it?
He's a funny guy.
Oh, you enjoyed the show?
Oh, super good.
Special K, we got some more tickets for Reverend Veneers. Can you let him know, let Reverend Veneers know where him and his wife could drive? How's the First Lady doing, Reverend Veneers?
She's doing good. She's shopping all the time. She's buying pocketbooks and shoes and pound cake.
That's right. Hey, Special K, let everybody know where Bruce is going to be performing so we can make sure we get some tickets for Reverend B.N. Veneers. And the B.N. stands for brand new.
Well, I know you can go to brucebruce.com, but I think Reverend Veneers, because that's his favorite comedian. You already have you know where he's going to be this weekend because you're going to see him again, right?
That's right. He's going to be in Pittsburgh at the Improv. Then he's going the next week. He's going to Orlando, Florida. One of my favorite places. Week after that, he's going to Philadelphia, up there with the Philly Chick Steaks. Yes, sir.
You're going to all those shows.
Yes, sir. I'm going to every one of them. Then last week, we're going to Jacksonville, Florida. That's Duval County.
You ain't missing one of them.
He said Florida's.
Yeah. I hope those Veneers settle in.
There's two of them.
He said, what is Florida's?
He said Florida's.
Going to Florida. Two of them.
What's his name again, Rick?
Reverend B.N. Veneers. The B.N. stands for what? Brand new. Reverend B.N. Veneers, man, we happy to have you this morning, man. Thank you so much for joining us, man.
Well, thank you, team, for having me, and God bless y'all.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Black Tony, what's going on?
Daddy, what's going on? I'm supposed to be on my way. I'm supposed to be on my way to what's it called, Cincinnati today, Shady. That's why I ain't at work.
When are you supposed to be? Where are you supposed to come to work first?
They supposed to flew me out to Cincinnati, but look, Shady, it's a hold up. It's a little hold up.
Why you out to Cincinnati for what?
Because they told me they're gonna give me a max out job. I'm gonna be a max out with the tiger suit on, jumping for the Super Bowl. But now it's a problem now.
What happened?
And now I need your help.
Bro, I can help you.
I just need you to do one thing, Shawty. I don't never ask you for nothing. I just need you to do one thing.
Yeah.
They asked me where I work at now. And I told them, I said, I work on the radio for the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. They said, well, look, we just need one thing. We need a job reference. They want to know about my job reference. What that mean?
For you to go and be a mascot for the Cincinnati Bengals?
Yeah, they want to know, can I get a job reference from my... They said from your career. I'm reading the emails right now.
So Maria, what qualifies a job reference? What are they going to ask on the job reference?
How he performs, if he's dependable, if he's reliable, if he's trustworthy.
Does he come to work?
All of those things. Many of the characteristics that he just doesn't have.
Does he come to work? Period.
Yeah.
Yes, that's going to be on there, Maria.
Yeah, does he show up?
Shawty, look, if I get in for your number, let me tell you something. This is an opportunity for me to take it up a whole nother level. Get out the truck and be a max out. So look, Shawty.
Yeah.
I'm just asking you, please, Shawty. Just tell these folks I'm a good worker. That's all.
I'm gonna let the listeners decide. If y'all decide that I should give Black Tony a good reference, y'all can call us at 866-9-RICKY. We'll run them back like voicemail style. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9. Or should I reference Black Tony for the job? So when do you need this? Because the Super Bowl coming up in how long, Rob?
Yeah, it's the 13th, man.
Yeah, they need to know something today because they want to flew me out today. So I appreciate your ugly ass to do that. I appreciate you. I admire that.
All right, Black Tony. All right, y'all, it's Black History Month, man, in the month of love, man. So all February, we at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show will be sharing black love letters written to some of the black inventors and the inventions that we love so much. So since Gary is always looking for love, here's our first black love letter. Gary.
Dear Potato Chips, do you know how much I love you? Every time I open up a half full bag, it brings me so much joy, even though it's mostly air. From barbecue to salt and vinegar and everything in between, you make my precious heart flutter. And to think we have Brother George Crumb for bringing us together. Yes, when he created the potato chip by accident on a hot summer day in 1853. I sure can't wait to taste you again. Love always. Gary with the T, honoring black inventors and inventions.
That's nice, but why we couldn't let Rock T read the one with potato chips? Because now I don't feel comfortable buying potato chips.
Yeah, man.
And now the potato chips not gonna be hard. No, all the potato chips all over the country just soft in the bag. They ain't even crunchy no more. Not even the kettle chips. The white lady, Miss what's her name? Got her kettle cooked chips.
Yeah, man.
The real hard, crunchy ones.
Yeah, Golden Flake. Everybody just all potato chips. Potato chips
moist
just
and chewy.
Yeah, you just ruined it.
Just wait till he read the one about the nuts.
Lord.
Yeah, now they're gonna be scalloped. By the time you open up a bag, all the potato chips gonna turn into scalloped potatoes. Now they soft, Gary. And then you done read it with no enthusiasm. You read it with sadness.
No, because I love the potato chip. It was so touching and honoring, and I love the harder ones especially.
What's your favorite potato chip, Gary?
I love Fritos, Ricky. They crunch in your mouth.
That's Lay's, isn't it?
No, the Doritos and the Fritos.
Those are not potato chips.
They ain't potato chips.
You're talking about the corn
chips. Those are corn chips.
The corn chips.
Oh, wow. We call them potato chips when we go to the store and buy them.
Okay, y'all, something wrong with y'all. That's poured out the Texas.
Yeah.
Whatever, Ricky.
That's not a potato chip.
They're not made out of potatoes.
Well, I'll be damn. Are y'all really serious?
No, they're made out of corn. Those are corn chips. The potato corn.
So y'all gonna tell me y'all don't go so give me a bag of potato chips, those doggone Doritos?
No, those are. Explain it to them.
You just ask for Doritos. You don't say, "Can I get a?" Or you say, "Let me get them barbecue Fritos," or "Let me get them Fritos." But it is a corn chip. If you notice, a potato is white and it's sliced, kind of like a potato. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we say potato chips, like you said, for Port Arthur, Texas. So that's how we knew about them. They're potato chips.
I don't think everybody in Port Arthur, Texas, agree.
Oh yeah, they agree. Yes, they do. I don't believe y'all said that. I bet you
they us saying it is what it is.
Potato chips are not Doritos.
Well, who's a potato chip then?
I think we need to go
barbecue
go
Lay's,
to a
Ruffles,
song because you done brought everybody's IQ down.
Okay.
Everybody IQ just dropped 10, 15 points, y'all.
Kettle
3 minutes.
chips are potato chips.
It's just a different, like y'all say, soda water. All of them are soda water. Y'all call them pops and all that other mess.
I've been damn.
Shout
out recipes,
soda water.
Brother George Crumb for bringing us together, man, for inventing the potato chips, y'all.
Gary
4 minutes after the hour, Gary done blew it, man. So much for the Black History Month.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 8 minutes after the hour. Y'all, Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. Gary!
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Kanye West, he is denying. He said he is not spreading rumors that Pete Davidson has AIDS, honey. He said that he is not saying that. He said he don't know why people saying that, but a lot of people saying, honey, he is definitely trying to spread a rumor that Pete Davidson has AIDS. He said, I'm telling you that, it's a fact. People saying, honey, anybody, honey, he done told 8 people already that this is true about Pete, honey, and they're saying, Pete not really paying him any attention or what have you and stuff, but is this a sign of showing you that this man still love his ex-wife to be? If he's saying that her boyfriend is allegedly has AIDS or whatever, I mean, I wouldn't think Kanye would do something and be so stupid to say something like that, but that's the rumor they're saying that he's saying. I mean, that's crazy.
Why would he say? I don't think this is true. I think this is a rumor. Why would he say that? Because if that's the case, then his kids is around that, and his ex-wife is. No, that just wouldn't work. I don't think he would do that. To me, this is real far-fetched. Rumors are crazy. Just like Janet Jackson's baby that she didn't have.
Man, nobody care about. We care about it. We don't want nobody to have AIDS, but now they got medicine that'll have you just negative or whatever, and then you can't even pass. COVID is what when somebody.
Okay.
Thank you. Honey, be worried about that. Hell, girl, you got COVID, even though they ain't gonna.
Went to the doctor. You can have herpes, syphilis, AIDS, HIV, all that stuff. But you be looking, you don't pay that no attention. All that could be positive, but when you look at that damn COVID at the bottom, that's the only thing you care about. That's the only thing you get. Special K, am I lying? That's it. That's all you worried about.
Well, we just gotta pray,
that's the
honey,
only thing you worried about.
that
for
he
sure.
don't that ain't so and stuff. And y'all, it's just a sad thing.
I mean,
don't
it's just
believe
not not because it's so treatable now. Back when AIDS first
Yeah,
came,
but
when we first learned about.
Not a good rumor to say about nobody.
No. Yeah, you
that's why
shouldn't
he's
say it.
saying he didn't say that because he didn't because that's not something you want to say about somebody. You want to
right.
And then people are saying
whether it's curable or not.
Yeah, and people are saying bad things and stuff that's not really true. Because Ricky, it was a rumor out there that you might be a grandfather to, you might be finally become a grandfather of radio on the show. People talking about that people having babies and stuff and all that stuff. And I know doggone well I ain't having no baby on the show, so you ain't gonna be a grandfather to my child.
What are you talking about?
So I don't know. And I don't know. So honey, anybody know anything?
Wait a minute.
Are you having like a mini? What are you talking about?
Messy? You trying to be messy again?
No.
What happened?
That just went off a real
We got a
strange
baby?
cliff.
Well,
You
no,
having a
I
baby?
mean,
Somebody having a baby?
well, that was people trying to say that. And so
I'm
I don't
definitely
know.
not having a baby. No.
Is there a baby?
Absolutely.
Is there a new addition to the morning show?
That's what they were saying. People trying to say that, but I'm like,
Who is the people? They.
They.
Don't
They
get
that
caught
way?
up. Don't get
I
caught
don't
up.
know.
Brad, you know anything about this?
Crystal pregnant?
Nope. No, we good.
Special K, are y'all done?
Yeah.
Oh, we been done. She don't even like me.
Shit, hold on.
I cry the whole 9 months. I'll cry every day for 9 months.
Everybody answer except Brad.
Don't do it.
The song say, "Will we reminisce over you?"
Brad.
It's just an awkward silence.
Well, if somebody is having a baby, congratulations, because children are a blessing.
Beautiful.
They are.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful.
It's just a wonderful opportunity to expand your legacy and just leave something that represents you. And to raise a child is the greatest honor of a lifetime. I can say that as a parent. So if somebody is having a baby, congratulations, and I hope you enjoy your wonderful blessing.
Yes.
And the color today is one of my favorites. The color today, y'all, is charcoal. On the high end, you say charcoal, and on the low end, just say beautiful black. That's your color today in honor of Black History Month.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, man. There's a lot going on. We are so excited to have, this wonderful, awesome detective on. Now, as we continue our discussion on safety prevention this week, I wanted to highlight some of the tips for the ladies. And I have my good friend who has served on the Birmingham Police Force for over 21 years. And especially from the hit TV show First 48. Y'all, please welcome Detective Chris Anderson.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Man, that segment we did last week, it was too short because it's. I'm just gonna let you go ahead, man, because it's a lot. As more people are meeting on dating apps, what's one of the things somebody should do before a first date?
So what I say is, and this may sound a little unorthodox, Ricky, but I got to say this: have the person send you.
Hey, you're not on speaker, are you?
Before you meet with them. No, I'm not.
Oh, your phone sound muffled. Go ahead.
Try that again.
Yeah,
How's
that's
that?
better.
Okay. So I know this may sound a little bit unorthodox, Ricky, but I say, have the person that you're meeting send them a copy of your driver's license before you meet with them. This way you'll have a documented picture of this person. And look, the person that you're going out with, you can tell them, look, you can block out any information, your driver's license, social security number, but you want to have at least a name with a photo. And you take that photo that they send you and send it to another person. That way, someone knows where you're going, who you're going with. This way, and it gives law enforcement a lot of lead if something were to happen to you. And I always tell my friends or my wife's friends that are going out on dates, always tell somebody about your date plans. You should let somebody know and make somebody aware of where you're going, because there are a lot of open missing person cases, and this is some of these cases are because these people don't really tell other people where they're going. So it makes it much, much harder if something happens to you and you don't have any leads to go on as a law enforcement officer.
Right. Now, with online dating profiles, the purpose is to share who you are. But what information should you leave off of your profile to make sure you're not giving somebody too much information?
That's a great question, Brad. And I always say, avoid from putting too much information on your dating or too many details on your profiles. I advise people not to use your last name, contact information, your social media handles. And ladies, what you should do is you should check your online dating profiles and check your other social media accounts. If you have lots of information that would make it easy for a stranger to steal your identity or track you down in real life, then you should reevaluate what you're sharing. Also, it is very, very easy to do a reverse lookup in Google. If your dating profile has photos that also show up on your Instagram or your Facebook account, it makes it easy for someone to find you on social media and track you down. So I suggest using unique photos on any dating profiles.
That's really smart. Detective Chris Anderson is on with us. And, I've been hearing a lot about an increased number of women being assaulted by men dressed as utility workers. Now, before allowing someone into your home, what should you check for?
So I suggest everyone invest in security cameras for your house, like a Ring or a Nest or something that you can talk through. Before answering that door, you talk to that person outside. You can ask them to show you their company ID or their driver's license. I always having some sort of recorded documentation. This way you'll have a record of it if it's recording on your Nest camera.
Hey, Chris,
if it's an,
have your cousin Big Pookie sitting up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Look, but see, this is what's happening with some of these folks that are being assaulted by people that are dressed as utility workers or delivery persons. It's an unscheduled visit. So calling Pookie them sometimes it's kind of it doesn't help you because it's unscheduled. So if it's an unscheduled visit, I always say contact that company. Contact that company and make sure that they know that they have an employee there at your house and it's an unscheduled visit. You can always tell them or tell that person, look, man, I can't do this right now. I don't have time. And, if you don't feel comfortable, I say arm yourself in your house and Pookie can't come over to your house. I say you need to arm yourself and call 911 if you feel uncomfortable.
And hey Chris, have you ever seen the and I have bought these for people in my family, the Taser Pistols?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes. If somebody getting close to you and feel uncomfortable or attack, you can shoot them with it.
Yep.
Right? Yep. And it's a little bullet that come out and it's gonna make them think that it's a gun. It's gonna explode and then they can't see or breathe. They're gonna hit the floor and that give you time to get away. It ain't gonna kill them unless you shoot it straight down their throat. But I don't think you're aiming that good. They come with lasers and everything. What do you think about that?
I said, look, I always advise arming yourself or getting some sort of protection, something that you feel comfortable with. But the main thing that I notice most people don't do is they don't train with it or they don't prepare for it if those situations happen. What am I going to do? How do I escape this person if this thing happens? If someone barges in my front door and where am I going to put it where only I know and I can get to it if this thing happens? That's the one thing that I don't see a lot of people doing. So if you're going to do that, if you're going to buy a weapon or arm yourself, always go and get training, no matter what type of weapon it is.
And you can take tactical and situational training.
Absolutely. I have a network of people all across the country that are doing this type of training to help keep people safe. One in particular is in Atlanta, Georgia. And if you follow me on my Facebook or some of my social media, I'll give you some of the training that they're doing and hook you up with the person that's producing that training. It's awesome. And I believe in getting training for everyone, no matter what type of situation you're in.
Hey, y'all. I'm telling y'all, if y'all listening right now, he is absolutely correct. Because you're going to either be on one end or the other. All y'all talking about y'all scared of look guns or things that look like guns. You don't want to be on the wrong end of it because I've been on the wrong end of it, but now I'm on the other end of it, ready to protect myself. And every time I walk to a parking lot or walk into the job or I'm checking my surroundings. Sometimes I drive around the building twice, make sure ain't nobody hiding. If there's some corners, I got them doggone bar lights on my little truck, and I hit them lights. I make sure that I'm safe or whatever. Let somebody on the inside know that I am on my way in to be looking out the window. Yeah. I'm talking about like I'm over. I don't care. I almost like it, but just being that prepared, I can walk in my job or go anywhere with confidence. Or whatever, and everybody need to be on high alert because it's really, really dangerous.
Right, and look, when people are looking to victimize you, they're looking for those unsuspecting people, Ricky. So I believe in always being prepared. Always think about the situation before you go into it. That way you can already formulate a plan. Because once it happens, it's too late to think about a plan then. You need to already have a plan of escape before anything happens.
Mm-hmm. Wow, man! Well, man, we are so happy to have you. Let everybody know if they want to see that video. They say they can follow you on social media.
You can follow me on all social media platforms at Detective Chris Anderson. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow me on those platforms. I'll share more information to help keep you safe. Let's have no more victims in 2022.
Hey, Chris.
Yes, sir.
So, a lot of y'all, listen, I'm gonna say this. It's a lot of people in the cemetery. Had they only paid attention to detail, you just can't sit up here and say it was his. No, it's not. It wasn't some of them time. It was not some people's time. If you pay attention to details or whatever, you will live longer. It's a lot of people in the cemetery that just simply didn't pay attention to details, and they became a victim. So you got to look around. Check your surroundings. Stop talking about if God had it all in his. No.
Preach.
No. Yeah.
Am I right or wrong, Chris?
You're absolutely right, Ricky. I mean, look, most people that are looking to victimize you, they are looking for the unsuspecting person. That person that's not paying attention. That person that's busy with their phone. And sometimes, sometimes you have your kids with you and they are acting up. You have to make sure that, you talk to your kid before you go out in the public and say, hey, listen, I need for you to just be quiet until we get in the car. Let's get in this car and let's get out of here before anything happens.
Right.
You can teach your kids at a very young age to stay about safety. So, look, and Ricky, you're absolutely right, man. We have too many victims. We want to just do everything we can to keep people safe. That's our goal for 2022.
Yeah, y'all don't have to take it as far as I take it, because sometimes I've been caught at my job crawling across the grass with camouflage on just to go about 5 or 10 yards into the door, just doing the most. But I
the most.
Do that dive and roll.
Chris, I be blended in with the grass, crawling across the grass. When I could just simply walk on the sidewalk, why I got to go through the bushes just to come to work?
Face painted and everything.
Yeah, I got my face painted. I be doing. Chris, I be doing the most, Chris.
He sure do, dog.
And then I'll drop and roll, and then I'll dive. When the door open, I'll dive. When I hit the thing, I dive in there and do a roll, and I be. I'm in therapy though. I'm in therapy though.
Hey, Detective Chris Anderson, man, real quick before we let you go, can you explain one more time that if anybody out there get any kind of criminal trouble, not to blame their mama?
Look, the worst person that you could probably blame is your mother. This is the woman that gave birth to you. That is the worst. Look, y'all, next time I'm on the show, man, I got my funny story about that whole case.
No, we're going to bring you back. Everybody, if y'all done see this episode of First 48, man, Detective Anderson was interviewing that dude and he tried to blame his mama. We're going to tell that, Chris, we're going to have you back next week, because we're going to have you back next week till we get tired. We love having you on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for the one and only. And he got a new TV show. What's the name of the show?
Reasonable Doubt on Investigation Discovery, the ID channel.
There it is, man. Detective Chris Anderson, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Coming up on the morning show. All right, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Jeff. Jeff, I took an LD math class. I can't do math at all, Jeff. Math don't make sense.
Listen, Rick. Your gifts are so plentiful that the things you don't do well doesn't matter.
Jeff, it do matter because I just got confronted by a high school classmate. They asked me, did I take a LD math class because he saw me go upstairs in the new building.
On
Come
that
on, Jill.
note, let me give you three things real quick. We've got some interesting things going on, and I actually think it's on this first day of Black History Month, lightweight amusing. Senator Cruz calls President Biden's promise to nominate first black woman to the Supreme Court offensive and insulting. Talks about the fact that Biden should be trying to identify the best jurist and not just a black woman. That he's ultimately saying to black women that they're not the best, that this is just an affirmative action play, blah, 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 blah. He also said that we're saying to white men, need not apply. White women need not apply. I actually think this is hilarious. And it's almost as if Republicans believe that Democrats are so stupid that they play this sophomoric game of reverse psychology that makes in some way, shape, or form Biden feel some kind of way that he committed to this. So guess what? White men, you got people on the court. White women, you got people on the court.
Right.
And the reality is that he's not talking about picking black women that are on mock trials at a college campus. He's talking about women that are federal court judges that are at the highest level of the pool. Yes. And so shut the hell up, please. Yep. I mean, and we get caught up in responding to these Republicans as if anything that they say is relevant when they don't care about choosing the most qualified person. They care about choosing the person they like. And guess what? President Biden, you won the race. Pick the person you want. You know the people that you're picking from are some of the most profoundly impactful jurists that are available, that have the highest level of integrity, that have the highest level of legal thought, and frankly, some of the highest levels of non-activism from a court level, which is totally different from who the GOP nominates. So, I mean, spare me all that foolishness. In better news, and I think something that's incredible as we talk about this first day, y'all give it up for this sister, Nicole Cobber Esquire. She's a principal managing director for the CRJ Group. Y'all, she brought together 50 black female-owned businesses that represent over $2 billion in revenue to form the Bow Collective, BOW Collective. Y'all, it's an organization of black women business owners who partner together to compete for large-scale contracts in both the public and private sector. And so why some of you say this is so important? Because even in this equity age of corporations, they can't give black companies the top level contracts because normally our companies aren't big enough to compete for them. So she's brought together 50 sisters that are saying, this ain't about no ego. It's not about me doing it by myself. I've got an amazing company, but guess what? We can go further together. And now they're going to be competing for top level contracts in the public and private sector. So you all, big up to the Bow Collective. I love this. I want to see some brothers doing the same thing because we actually do go further together than we do by ourselves. Those are three things I got for you, Rick. The three things.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Mariah Carey, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Bro, I ain't heard this in years.
Oh, man, this is my jam, man. Woo, it's so good to hear this song, man. It's off of her 6th studio album, Butterfly, and the lyrics talk about emotions that somebody go through, like after somebody suddenly stop loving them or leave them and break up with them and the breakdown it causes. I mean, she put Bone Thugs and Harmony on this thing. Record labels was not feeling when she did this. Sony wasn't feeling it because her husband, Tommy Mottola didn't want her to be involved with like rap artists. But come on, Mariah is not. They wanted her to be like a Celine Dion and a white pop artist. But Mariah is 100% black as well. Well, half black and then half other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But she's from New York. You know, she grew up listening to hip hop. She loves hip hop, so she decided to do it on her own. Her first one was with ODB, Old Dirty Bastard, and then she started doing more songs with hip hop artists, and I was blessed to be one of the lucky ones. That's how I got to meet her and become her best friend. To do the song that we played last time, "Always Be My Baby," the remix that Jermaine Dupri did. So you know, this song was a hit for her. It was released in 1998, and Her husband and the record label was totally against it, but look at what it did, and look at what it did for her.
It blew up.
Man,
yes,
come
it
on.
did.
Brad, what is some of Mariah Carey's favorite, like her personal favorite hip hop artists? Like when you put this on, if Mariah Carey sitting on the couch and you play what, she gonna get up and start dancing. What I mean, cause we love Mariah Carey. We want to know what she really like when she around you and y'all just in a private setting. Like what's some of her favorite music that she listened to?
She loved Old Dirty Bastard. She loved Method Man, Redman. She loved Biggie.
So she like East
Pop.
Coast.
Yeah, she from New York, so she really loved the New York jams, you know?
Right. Man,
Yeah,
that's so
man.
interesting.
Yep. All hip hop. She loves it.
So like being around her, like what's some of her favorite things to do when y'all together, when y'all, out just having a good time being friends?
Oh man, what do? We just laugh and talk and reminisce and figure out what the next things are we gonna do. We got so many good stories and so many things that we've been through. We sit and talk
y'all
about
went
the
to
past.
a drive-through at Burger. You and Mariah Carey went to Burger King.
Yeah, we went to
get
Burger
what?
King and to get some fries and got in trouble. So the everybody in the house was in an uproar. They had security at the house with guns. Poor JD was sitting at the house with guns, texting me, "Brat, hurry up, come back. I don't know why you left," and all this other stuff. I'm like, "Yo, dude, we just went up the street, which was like a mile away, to get some fries," and they were upset. They was trying to get her back. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Every now and then you got to have that little stuff that you grew up with.
Yeah. She hadn't had Burger King fries in a long time, and it was only a mile up the street because she was like a princess trapped in a castle.
Right.
Couldn't get out.
Golly, man. Hey, Brad, thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Man, anytime.
And
man.
what was it like working with Bone Thugs and Harmony? That's Cleveland all day.
Yeah, I love Bone Thugs and Harmony. Crazy Bone, I did a song with Crazy Bone way back in the day. JD had an album called 1472, and that song was a hit. And I love Bone Thugs and Harmony because they keep it real and they got good hearts. They good-hearted dudes. I love Crazy Bone and Busy Bone and Lazy Bone. I know them the most.
I just be trying to figure out, bro, why you don't be sharing? Like, you need to tell us more stories, man. This is so good for radio. We love when you break stuff down and just taking us, you know what I'm saying? Because people love to use the imagination. Man, you got to share more stuff with us.
Well, hell, I feel like y'all know we as artists
We
that's
don't.
been out for a long time. We've been through a lot of stuff with a bunch of different artists. If you look at my track record, I got songs with Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, all kind of people that ain't here no more. And unfortunately, it's sad to say, but R. Kelly wrote my first song in Chicago. So
Really?
Yeah, he wrote the first demo
And you and
song
R.
for
Kelly
me.
had the same music teacher.
Yeah, Miss McLean, Dr. Lena McLean from Chicago. She's amazing. So it's so many things, and I have so much history. Like you have, and it's good, funny stories. I would never drag anybody or make anybody feel bad, but it's just it's good experiences, and it's part of my journey, and I'm so proud of it because I wouldn't be who I am today without those memories.
One day I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna ask you this, Brad. Don't get mad at me when I ask you this.
Okay.
Why you haven't done a song or considered doing a song with Mr. Thomas?
I mean, I will, because you don't have to do drugs.
I mean, he got more than that. Mr. Thomas.
Hey there, good morning.
Yeah, we just sitting up here having a conversation with Brad. Would you consider doing a song with Brad?
Hell yeah, I would. I want to do something with the Brad. I've been wanting to do that. Yeah. And then perform it live at the Elks or the American Legion or the VFW, one of those. I mean, we should have been did that.
He said he should have been. Don't say it no more, Mr. Thomas.
We should have been got in the studio. We should have been made us a song again. Should have been did that. Thank you so long.
Don't say it no more.
Song with you. Should have been did that. Now that it's on my mind. Now that I think about it, you should have been did something else. Now that you put it on the top of my mind with the Brad.
Yes.
That's the name of the song right there.
What
Should
is
have been. That's what it is. There you go. Should have been.
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 Man, that's
Should have been.
Should have been.
Should have been.
Oh, man, I'm about to
Yeah.
Should have been.
For real, tell him to stop. Maria.
Should have been.
I'm looking forward to it. I want to do the ad
In
lib.
my
I
head all
just want
day.
to chime in a little bit.
When you get to the grocery store and you knew you should have went early in the day, I should have been. I should have been. Went to my doctor. Should have been. Went to church house. Should have been.
Should have been.
Should have been.
Oh, Lord
Yes,
Jesus, I'm
sir.
crying. Oh, man, Mother, man. Hey, y'all, we got that record going to be coming out. When y'all going to, Brad, when y'all going to go and you and Mr. Thomas going to get in the studio, so you think we can have it drop the single by March?
I mean, we should have been did that.
We should have been.
Should have been put out the song.
It's Black History Month. We should have been.
Should have been.
Should have been.
Should have been. Should have been.
Should have been.
Should have been. Should have been.
Should have been.
Should have been.
Already got the beat
Should have
track.
been.
Man, we making a hit record on live radio.
Hey, should have been.
Should have been.
Hey,
Should have been.
Hey,
Should have been.
hey,
She just beat
man,
by.
that's
She just beat by.
She did.
What happened? This whole segment just went left.
She's gonna come in. My name is Peaches, and I'm the best. All the men out there wanna feel my breath.
Should have been.
Up this morning, y'all.
Should have been.
This morning. Should have been.
We
What
got
the hell made you say that, boy?
Should have been.
we got the fine pieces from coming
What's
to
wrong with
America
that?
that was up there rapping.
What the hell made you say that, boy?
Come on now, Mr. Thomas.
What the hell made you say that, boy?
Hey, Kim, can we interview Peaches? We always want to interview all the stars from Coming to America. Can we interview Peaches?
We're going to find Peaches. And I'm the best. All the DJs won't feel my breath. What the hell made you say that? What's wrong with you?
We got to
You
find
on
out.
drugs?
We got to interview Peaches. But we can't forget the real reason why you came on the show, because you want to get everybody off drugs. Can you play the song? You got a song right here. Here's your song.
Yes,
There
sir.
you go.
Yes, sir.
There you
All
go.
right.
Sing it,
Come on
Mr.
now.
Thomas. You don't have to do drugs.
You don't have to do drugs, Make it easy. Oh, no.
Yeah.
You don't have to do drugs to get down.
Turn it up, Dave. Come on.
You know, if you
Yeah. Sing it, Mr. Thomas.
you know.
Yeah. Simple, but
For drugs that you win.
come on.
Here we go. Come on to Jesus.
Yeah, you should have been.
Lord have mercy.
Yes, sir.
Get up off of this
Oh, cocaine.
and get up off of this crack.
Off the crack. Come on. Come on, y'all. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for Mr. Thomas. You don't have to do drugs. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Have a blessed day, man.
You should have been told me to have a blessed day. You haven't had a blessed day.
News headlines,
Be sleeping.
sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Get off the floor, dog.
What just happened?
Come on, Ricky, because I'm about to go. Come on.
Okay. You got a car running.
All right, y'all. I apologize. It's 26 minutes after the hour. Shout out to everybody that came out to the Improv. We want to thank you for your love and support. All right, y'all. What time is it? I just said it.
Just said it a second ago.
It is all right, y'all. The segment's being bought by Geico. That's right, Geico. Whether you rent or own, Geico make it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Having a home is hard work, so get a quote at geico.com. Easy. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Black History Month. In news this morning, Pfizer is expected to submit a request today to the FDA for emergency use authorization of their vaccine for children 6 months to 5 years old. Vaccines for that age group could be available by the end of February. Meanwhile, Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine finally received full approval by the FDA yesterday. The vaccine has been under emergency use authorization since December 2020. The Moderna vaccine will now be marketed as Spikevax. In other news, the parents of Ahmaud Arbery are very upset by an attempt by the Justice Department to strike plea deals with 2 of the 3 men who face federal hate crime charges for the killing of their son. Yesterday, a federal judge rejected those plea deals. It would have been the first time that any of the men admitted that Ahmaud Arbery's killing was racially motivated. However, the Arbery family rejected that plea agreement, objected to it because it would have sent 2 of the killers to federal prison instead of state prison for up to 30 years. And if you didn't know, federal prison is generally considered safer than state prison. So they were trying to play that whole situation there. A national lockdown was put in place for the entire federal prison system yesterday after 2 inmates were killed and 2 others injured at a federal penitentiary in Beaumont, Texas, in a gang fight. The incident involved members of the MS-13 street gang, and the lockdown was put in place out of fear of retaliation and violence that could spread to other federal prisons. Lastly, 6 historically black colleges and universities were put on lockdown yesterday after they received a series of bomb threats. It was the second time in January that multiple HBCUs across the country were targeted by bomb threats. The schools receiving threats yesterday included Howard University, Albany State University, Bethune-Cookman, Bowie State University in Maryland, Southern University and A&M College in Louisiana, and Delaware State University. No suspicious items were found on any of their campuses. So that's
this white supremacy and racism and stuff is really, really real. And they trying to, especially they trying to get rid of Black history and trying to paint over that. And you know, this stuff is real, and people like Donald Trump and everybody that's
the
to
whole
the extreme.
Republican Party.
Yeah, nobody's standing up saying anything. You know, you can disagree on politics, man, but just the racism and how bold. And I'm so glad people got camera phones now and can record some of this stuff in these. But that's from the extreme right. That's where all of that stuff coming from. Those are the people that killed Dr. King and Medgar Evers and J.F. Kennedy and JFK, Robert Kennedy. And stuff. It gets and bombing the Oklahoma building and stuff. A homegrown terrorist, but they won't even use the
Pandora's box that Trump opened up. That racist. He pulled that scab back, and now they can't close it.
Right.
You know, made it okay for people to be openly racist.
Right.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate, and you see they're targeting, students at universities, students who are learning and leaders and can make a difference. So we'll definitely keep our eye on this one. I'm Maria Moore sitting in for Eva Marcille, and that's what's happening in news. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Shout out to the glove that Antonio Brown threw into the stands during his shirtless tirade at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Jets game earlier this month. It's going to be auctioned now. It has hit the auction block. There's already been 12 bids. The highest current bid is $375. So we're going to see how high that get up there. Somebody going to get for the cash in on that bad boy. Shaquille O'Neal, he shares a hot sports opinion, which actually is a pretty doggone good idea. He says if he was Jerry Jones, owner of the Dallas Cowboys, he would replace head coach Mike McCarthy with Jackson State's own Deion Primetime Sanders. I can ride for that one right there, man.
Yeah, but let's let him stay at Jackson State for a while, at least 5 more years, because man, what he has bought the HBCUs everybody has benefit in the whole HBC. It's just eyes right now on historically black colleges just because of all of the energy and respect that Primetime has bought the HBCUs. So we definitely want to keep him there.
Yes, sir. The spotlight is on. That's all I got for sports right now.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. On Monday's episode, The Secrets of Playboy, a former Playboy bunny mother alleges that Don Cornelius was among the powerful men in their circle who took advantage of young women. The former host and creator of television Soul Train has been accused of locking up and violently sexually assaulting 2 young Playboy bunnies decades ago. Now, these 2 young girls got in his Rolls Royce, went up to his house, and they said, we didn't hear from them for days. Then one of the girls called a bunny mother at the Playboy mansion, allegedly saying that she and her sister had been held at Cornelius's house, and she was finally able to get out. Now, Joe Piastro, that's Playboy's head of security, he went to pick them up and found them bloodied, battered, and drugged, Maston said. Now, Cornelius' son, Tony Cornelius, tells people in part that, listen, Maston's account is an unbelievable story without real proof and salaciousness. Now, Maston said that the sister who allegedly managed to get free didn't notify the police in accordance with the Playboy policy, and claimed that the company's security team had handled the matter internally, telling the bunnies to keep quiet and avoid speaking to the press.
What?
Whew, that is a lot of information, but you know, them Playboy bunnies had to do a lot, and it was like a secret society. The people that went to Playboy, it was like Vegas. What happened stays in Vegas. So,
right.
I mean, I don't know. Unfortunately, Don Cornelius is not here to defend himself or, say anything. So I think they should maybe let this. What do you do if there's no proof? Why are you even? I guess they telling the story, so they got to tell the interesting stuff. But I hate that they why don't they talk about the white people though? Why they gotta talk about Don Cornelius? It's like they trying to take, like, we grew up loving Soul Train, so don't do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You already did this to Bill Cosby. Don't I don't know. Why can't they talk about some of the white people?
Because we trying to see, it's supposed to be a series, right?
Yeah, it's a docu-series.
So
I can't wait.
We're gonna see who else they're gonna talk about. We're gonna just sit back.
Right. Why they got to talk about Don Cornelius first? Okay. Well, on that note, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot right there.
The hot spot is being brought to you by the new Venture X card from Capital One. Capital One, the new class premium travel card. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details. There you go, Brett.
All right, thank you. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note right there. And coming up next, we got Talk It Out Tuesday with Yanetta Spring. And we got the Praise Mix down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's Talk It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Yanetta Spring.
All right, y'all, it is Talking Out Tuesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, where we encourage black folks, man. Y'all know we try to encourage everybody to go to therapy. And joining us this morning is our therapy expert, licensed professional counselor, Yanetta Spring. Good morning, Yanetta. Thank you so much for joining us. And boy, when I tell you, man, mental health is real. Boy, I had a rough week where I really need to get some therapy myself. But thank you so much for coming on, encouraging people to go and get the help that they need.
Yeah, absolutely. How y'all doing?
Good this morning.
Hey.
Good, that's good. Sorry you had a rough weekend, Ricky.
No, I'm good. But mental, when I tell you mental health is real, because I got in a real bad space one day, and you sitting there, you got all this good, and it don't matter how much good stuff you got going on, man. When the brain is like a muscle. When that baby get to pulling one way, that's where it's at, and you don't see nothing else good or whatever, and so that's why this is so important. I think God just probably let me see a little bit of that to be a little bit more enthusiastic about what we're doing right now.
Right. Just to see how important it is and how quickly your mind can shift and your whole mood and disposition can change just so quickly. So I'm glad you mentioned that, because, here we are at the top of the month, at the top of Black History Month, and we're hearing about another possible suicide by death, by someone in the media. And I think when we see something like this, we're so shocked. But what we have to realize is that, social media is not a reliable source to measure wellness, because oftentimes what we do is we put the highlights out, right? Just like you read a book or something and you highlight the parts that you like, you tab the parts that you like. And that's sometimes what we do. We put out what we want other people to see and how we want to be seen, when we look back on certain things. So someone can be very successful. They can share beautiful images on social media, and they can contemplate ending it all the next second, or they can be struggling with depression or anxiety and things like that. So I don't have any tips for y'all today, but I just want to really stress the importance of, going to therapy and taking care of yourself, because you just never know, what people are going through, especially those who are in the public space, right? I say all the time that I work with people who are struggling to keep it real, not because they're fake, but because they're visible. There is another pressure that is imposed on people when they are in that public spotlight and expected to perform and expected to be perfect and just carry the weight of their experiences as well as, the weight of other people's expectations. And that's a lot to carry, to feel like you have to stay that way. So that's all I have for y'all this morning.
That's all. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Brad, you talking about, listen.
Okay.
Listen, Counselor Spring, you don't have to do the tip. This conversation, just what you said is way more powerful, because people with short attention spans probably got a bigger message out of today or whatever, because sometimes you just can't remember everything. But that was really, really important, considering the fact that it was a rough weekend for myself, because I lost another family member, this weekend. This past weekend, I'm just seeing so much death around me, and then all of the stuff that's going on, and it's just a lot, and it can become overwhelming. And as well, I might be strong, somebody else might decide to take their own life, and we really need to go and get therapy. We cannot stress. That was my number one mission, Brett, when we took over for Tom Joyner, is to get people to break the generational curse of sweeping things under the rug and encouraging people to get the mental health that they need. The mental health,
the support.
Yeah, the support that you need. So thank you so much for this, and we really appreciate it.
No problem at all.
Let everybody know how you could be reached.
Yeah, so you can text the word SPRING to 5544 for resources. My website is springforthcounseling.org, or you can follow me on social media at Springforth Counseling.
All right, y'all, make sure y'all go to springforthcounseling.org and on IG. That's on IG and Facebook. Counselor Spring, thank you so much. All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.